So the background kind of was, as we started the company, we thought there was a kind of a gap in the market, right? Where it needed to say, how do advertisers or content owners transact across all screens? There's DSPs, there's SSPs, there's data providers for TV consumption, but no one really focused on the activations of it. So what we sought out to do was partner with a lot of these companies in those spaces to say, our mission statement is going to be to enable advertisers and content owners to transact in a total video market. So that's kind of how we got started.
So tell us where you guys stand in terms of how you pull data together for decisioning.
Yeah.
Kind of walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. So the reality is that we're first and foremost a data company. So the way we see it is to enable this to happen, you have to have a rich data set of TV consumption as well as digital consumption. So our approach was starting with a cross-device graph. We basically take a non-PII, a VideoAmp ID, and associate multiple devices to that user, similar to a tap ad or a drawbridge. And then what we do is we append intelligence to those devices. So this is the VideoAmp ID, and this is a mobile device, a tablet device, desktop cookie, and a television OEM. So either a set-top box or the actual TV itself. And then what we do is we'll say, here's everything that these devices have consumed. So this VideoAmp ID, here's the devices. It consumes this media on mobile, this media on tablet, this media on desktop, and it watches these shows or sees these ads on TV. So today we have over 150 million unique users in the United States and over 1 billion devices associated underneath those users and consumption data across all of them.
So tell us about, you guys closed a round recently.
Yeah.
RTL's an investor.
Yeah.
So tell us sort of what that investment means and where you want to see the company go this year.
Yeah, no problem. So we closed our Series A in November of last year, 2015, and the major use of the proceeds is really to continue to scale the business on the sales and the engineering side. I know it's a pretty basic answer, but the background of the company is we're 1.5 years old, and we raised a seed round of 2.2 about a year ago, and we took that and just focused on building technology, right? We had about 25 engineers, data scientists, and product people. No sellers, no marketing, no accounts. It was just heads down, building the best solution we could. And then we went to market about 7 or 8 months ago, and we had a lot of traction. We're very fortunate with it. So from the traction, we raised the Series A and says 2016 is going to be the year of execution. The product's ready. We're ready. We've been scaling a sales team, and marketing, and account services team, and now we're really taking our contracts that we've closed and executing on them for 2016.
Cool. And you're up against some big players like Rentrack, ComScore,
Yeah.
Kantar, a number of players. What's the road to success for you guys?
Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of those guys you mentioned, we actually already work with. So the way that I see it is those guys provide a lot of really good data sets, right? Like Kantar and Rentrack and ComScore, we all work with them in a certain way. And what we do is we're focusing less of saying we're the one data provider, more of we're an aggregator of a lot of TV consumption data, and we focus on the application. So rather than trying to become another player in the data set, we work with all those guys and say, if you want to use this data set or that data set, our clients can choose what they want to do, and we're basically helping them get there. The analogy we give is saying, someone has to do the homework and grade the homework. If the guy is grading the homework, those guys you mentioned, we're the one who's doing the homework, right? So we're helping advertisers figure out how to plan cross-screen, how to achieve more effective reach and frequency. We're helping content owners package all the content together and sell audiences. So we're more of the activation layer rather than just the data itself.